On Moments of Grace podcast during the month of February, we celebrate the rich stories and unyielding threads of African American culture and contributions. Our beautiful country is an amalgamation of us all in the rich fabric of our nation. This month, during African American History Month, we share our segments we call Threads in Our Fabric.
Dr. Joseph Jackson is one of the most impactful Black inventors in America. Born in 1937 in Harvey, Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, not far from New Orleans. In his formative years in school, the textbooks were 12 years behind the all-white schools in Jefferson Parish. He recounts that the textbooks were old, used, and 10 to 12 years old. This meant the information he was receiving was a decade or more old. In an interview, he remembers singing the negative Jim Crow indoctrination songs of the South like Little Black Sambo and Old Black Joe. They were relegated to enduring these songs every morning. Jackson wants the American social sphere to give everyone a chance to fulfill their highest potential. When he was 17, he worked for a lady who taught him how to type and requisition invoices. These skills would serve him well later in life. Unfortunately, he dropped out of school in the 7th grade. Jackson joined the United States Army at the age of 18. He received his GED while in the Army, which sparked his academic journey. After getting his GED, he qualified to be assigned to radio school. This assignment would shape the course of technological history for all mankind.
His fascination with electronics started at age 5. In the home he grew up in, there was a large red radio that he searched for where the little people that inhabited the radio lived. In his mind, he was determined to find the little people, so one day he took the radio apart. Accidentally, he damaged the speaker. Once his father came home, he discovered what he had done to the radio. He was punished, but his father explained how a radio had electronic waves that were transmitted to a receiver in the radio. This early lesson from his father remained with him until he got to radio and TV school. While stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, Dr. Jackson started a part-time business repairing radios and TV. For the next 8 years, he gained advanced experience from working on devices. This experience and his curiosity that was fostered at age 5 coalesced into theories he had to test it until there was a success. Using the same radio signal technology of transmitter and receiver, he developed the first working model of a remote control for a television. In 1975, Jackson completed his degree in business administration from Columbia College, Columbia, Missouri. He holds a doctorate in applied science and technology from Glendale University in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Dr. Jackson's experience led him to create the precursor of the V-chip, a technology that is used in the television industry to block out violent and objectionable programs that could be seen by young children. Aside from the programmable television receiver controllers, Jackson is the holder of at least 6 issued U.S. patents in the area of telecommunications and fertility prediction devices for females, as well as several copyrights, trademarks, and pending patents in the area of aircraft security and tracking systems. He was called upon by the network television industry to testify before the House of Representatives and several senators regarding technical solutions to television violence years ago. Today, we know Dr. Jackson as a living legend, inventor, scientist, businessperson, humanitarian, and co-founder of the Black Inventions Museum, Incorporated. He said never giving up requires tenacity, resilience, courage, and a belief in yourself for success. These are all the ingredients needed to be the thread in the fabric of America. Dr. Joseph Jackson embodies what encompasses us to change our world for all mankind.